Hey there, hi there, ho there. Hey you. Hi you right there. Okay, so Miss Joy is here. First of all, let me say thank you for stopping by my channel. Thank you for those that are new to my channel. Thank you for those that are coming back. Please consider and like the channel and subscribe. It's free. You're helping me out here. Okay, so let's talk about what I'm here for today. So Miss Joy okay, let's start over. Miss Joy bought a sewing machine several months ago. She wanted to learn how to make those little pouches. Miss Joy's never sewed before in her life. And the machine I brought here is a Brother CS7000. Okay. And I did an unboxing last Saturday with a group of people in the Zoom class. Miss Patrice from Craftable Things, Making It with Marilyn, Miss E from The Baby's Booty, Sharon Davenport, my sister, Tamu, my sister. Uh, these are all people that I've come to love and know in this community. So I put on the chat. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Shay Shay. I didn't mean to leave you out. Yes, Miss Shay Shay, Miss Unbiased. I can go down the line. There's so many. So what was supposed to happen is me and Miss Eureka from That to This Creations, we were supposed to learn how to sew together. He was pulling out a sewing machine, and I was supposed to unbox this one. So I got real impatient, so I unboxed it, okay? And so last night, I take that back, day before yesterday, I don't know if a lot of people know I've been dealing with my mom's funeral, but, and thank you very much for your condolences. I appreciate it. I can feel those prayers from those that knew about it. Thank you. I appreciate you. One of the things she would have been saying is, girl, life goes on. You better keep on with your life. She said, my bills are paid. Yeah, Jesus paid it all. Okay. So anyway, got impatient. I done did the unboxing last night during the funeral time. I'm sorry. I went and I bought fabric. Let me show you what I bought. Let me show you what I bought. Now, I've learned these terminologies from Miss Shawn from Go Savvy, Unbiased from Unbiased LLC. Hey, Queen. I've learned these different terminologies, and so I bought what they call a jelly roll. Oh, and Miss Linda, Miss Eve, Miss Demps. These are people that I've been watching that sews. So I've been going back in all y'all old videos and stuff and watching things. So this is the one I'm going to be working on. This was a jelly roll, okay? I've taken it apart and started putting it together the way I want to. And so this is an official jelly roll. Now, I didn't know jelly rolls have different sizes. So the quilt that I'm attempting to make needs 40 strips. This jelly roll here is 20, okay? And I bought a black design and a white design. They were 20 each. So the colorful one here that I say I'm going to be working on, it was 20. And what I did was take 10 of the white out and 10 of the black to incorporate with this to have a little uniformity to the disformity of this quilt. So, and these are some fat quarters. If I need some extra strips, I'll be able to cut these fat quarters. Doesn't it sound like I've been doing this for a while? I even sound to myself like I'm so professional. Last night was the first time I actually threaded. And guess what? With this automatic needle threader, please excuse my cell phone over there going off. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, it's Gail from Gail. Hi, Gail. I'm online. Hi, Joy. I just emailed. Oh, she subscribed. She's sending me something. Okay. So anyway, Gail, thank you so much, Gail. She has a design she wants to gift to me, and I really appreciate it. Um, yes, she's another one of my sisters that I met up at the Bling Fling. Okay, oh no, Bling Fest, not Bling Fling, Bling Fest. So anyway, I have these different materials to start the quilt. So like I said, the first time ever trying to thread the needle, I got it on the first try. Now mind you, when you're supposed to pull it through, I pulled the whole thing, pulled it back out. So I had to put it back in. I didn't get it on the first or second try, but I did keep trying it to keep playing with it. There's this guy, I forgot his name, oh God. He suggests playing with all your mechanisms on your sewing machine several times before you actually start sewing, and it did help me a lot. So I kept taking it out and rethreading it. What do you call it? Filled my bobbin. I was a little torn between the polyester thread for quilt for embroidery because I got a bunch of that thread from the expo. Oh my God, is it really going? Didn't I just put this thing to no? Please excuse me, you guys, because you deserve my undivided attention, and I want to give it to you because I care about you so much, and I want you guys to come on this journey with me. I want you to let's go along with the beginner beginning to begin. How about that? I don't know. Okay. So yes, so I did all the threading and all that kind of stuff. And you know what? I better stop this phone. Well, if it rings, I'll stop it, okay? Because I have all this equipment that I've been collecting from everybody. My husband say I'm not a crafter, I'm a collector. So I have this beautiful vlogging camera. I have several more rings. I have them set up. One for my rhinestone section. This here be for the sewing section. I have my epoxy cups and sublimation down there. I got it all set up. I'm in the living room, so I'm working from four walls. So that's what I'm doing here to have me a actual studio. Now, mind you, crafting is something I love to do. Making friends and building relationship is more than a hobby. It's an obsession with me. The more people that I can love on and pray for, the more I like it. And if you guys can just go with me and love on me and pray on me while I do some of these crafts, that'll be great. That's what I want. That's what I want to build. I want to build a community of people that love people, love the craft, talk about their issues and problems because everything ain't roses. Everything is not roses. My nephew preached my mom's funeral and it was absolutely marvelous. He did an excellent job. But he made a statement that death is inevitable. We all know we're going to die. Everybody want to get to heaven, but don't nobody want to die. But death is only the transportation to where you're going next. Do you know where you're going next? That's the kind of stuff I want to talk about. Your relationship with God, your relationship with the mailman, your relationship with your coworkers, your boss, your church members. By trade, I want to say by trade, I'm a porch therapist. But I did go to school and get my MFT, my Master's in Marriage and Family Therapy. But I was a porch therapist before I ever went to school. I was always that lady you come sit on the porch and talk to you about your problems. Because I do keep your secrets. See, I told you that phone was going to go off. I do keep your secrets. So one thing about me, when you tell me something, I'm taking it to the grave with me. Unless you say you don't care. And another thing, if Miss Joy ever tell you something, somebody say, Miss Joy, I heard you say such, such, such. I don't have to ever worry about that because before I say anything about you, I done told you first. So yeah, I might say something about you to somebody else, but I told you first. So when you're unjust to me, I told you first. When you were unfair to me, I told you first. When I felt like you did me wrong, I told you first. So that's it and that's all. And I'm going to move on from that point, okay? So, yes, so we're going to start sewing. The new beginner is beginning to begin. That's a good ring to it. So anyway, sewing. So here's the fabric. I've pieced them in strips of 2. And according to the quilt, look, I got a fancy quilt, a ruler and stuff. I got all kinds. Oh, I got to talk to you about everybody that has these rulers. I have a trick that I just learned that keep them from sliding. Some material that you buy on here to keep it from sliding. I'm going to be ordering some, and I'll be able to show that to you later how to do it. I know I think Miss Dibbs comes on every Friday morning early my time. I figured this time I actually went and seen if anybody I knew was on at this time, and nobody was on. So I figured this will be a good time. Oh, I forgot I'm recording this. I'm not even. Oh Well, I'm recording this, so I'll put it up later. So this will be a good time for me to do my recordings, and then I'll figure out some of the time to pop in live. So please stay tuned to my channel, and like I said, consider liking it, considering becoming a subscriber. I only need, now I have a goal. I wanted 200 subscribers by the end of 2024. I am 6 away. Please bless me and become one of my subscribers. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll be praying for you either way, if you don't or you do. Okay? So here's what we're going to do. I've turned the machine on. I think I'm almost ready. I'm going to lay my strips to the side here. And I'm going to pull out 2 strips at a time. Okay? Now this is according to the sewing people. Now, I got my handy dandy doohickey here. Now, if you haven't gotten it yet, I've sent this out to quite a few of my crafter friends because you guys got everything. This is something I've never seen you with. It does several different things. This end is one of those fancy name people seam ripper. Okay. And you put this back on here. It's tight because it's new. This part down here is what you press when you're pressing a seam. With your finger, you don't have to use your finger. Use this thing right here until you can iron it down, okay? This end is supposed to hold the material or something, some kind of way. This pointer thing here, and this is the reason why I thought about you guys when I got this, is because I'm always seeing Miss Delonda, Miss Patrice, Miss Eve, even Miss Dimps once, Miss Marilyn. When you guys make those bags, you have a hard time getting those corners. And when I seen this doohickey here, and it's called a 5-in-1, I don't throw away the package, whatever. It's called a 5-in-1 sewing, quilting, some kind of tool, but it does all kind of things. Now, this here is very, very sharp. It's a pointed end. But now what people can use this for is what they call a stiletto, I guess. It's to help you guide your stuff through the sewing. And you know, on the embroidery machines, how y'all try to hold down the appliques and stuff. That's what this point part is. And then this point part is to help you punch out those holes. So this is my doohickey for that. I'll tell you guys where, oh, you know what? I guess I have to start linking different things down in the description. Down in the description so you guys can find it. Okay, so I'm taking this, I'm opening it all the way up. You see here, it is, where's the tape measure? I want to be prepared. I think Miss Delonda is more than absolutely always prepared. So I don't think I'll be that prepared. But I call myself trying to be, and here I am now needing a tape measure, so I don't have it. So we'll just keep going on. You put the 2 front sides together, okay? Now this is where you need glasses. You put your 2 front sides together, okay? And you kind of set them up there where they go hand in hand. And what you do is you make a bunch of strips. So what I plan on doing is making a bunch of strips before we talk about putting them together. Now my quilting thing is ready. I'm about to sew, y'all. Okay, so you want to have a 1/4, is it 1/4 quarter or 1/4 inch seam allowance. So now, ask me, do I know what 1/4 is? I know what 1/4 is. Now where I find it at on this thing here, I don't know. But I do know, you know, the funniest thing is picking up this foot. Okay, so I do know how, and my pedal is down here now, y'all. Miss Joy finna sew. Oh, bye, honey. That's my son, he's leaving. I have the most awesome children. I have one I call Frankenstein because she's the monster I created. But I still love her. She's fine. Okay, did I turn the machine on? Yeah, the machine is on. Okay, y'all. Here we go. Let me see. Here we go. I keep saying, here we go, and I ain't pushed the pedal yet. Here we go. Okay, I'm not sure if this is right because it moved over way too far. Yeah, this one's too far. I thought it was supposed to be over. Okay, so I'm sewing, y'all. Now if I keep the quilted lady say, look at your needle and slow down when you have to. I mean, you're a beginner. You ain't got to go real fast. Learn your machine. I'm learning when I take my foot off this pedal, it goes one more time. So I got to get used to that. It goes one more time and don't stick my finger or nothing in nowhere. Okay, let's go. I'm sewing, y'all. I'm sewing. I'm making this one long strip. So who else is a new beginner in this sewing issue? Miss Linda, I'm going to be like you. Just learn how to sew and talk about quilts, and next thing you know, I got 3 or 4 quilt toppers. Yeah, showing y'all. When I get to the end, I'll show y'all. Oh my goodness. Now, if sewing a straight line was making a garment, I'd have me a new suit on by now. Okay. So I guess I really don't need my glasses for the sewing part. Okay, y'all, it's going through just fine. Okay. So now when I'm ready to go to the next two, you're supposed to have everything ready. And so I'm not sure if they called it a run on or something, but the next two, you have them ready when you get to the end and you just let a little thread go through and you attach it right on and just keep on sewing. So I'm going to get the next two. This is black and white. So it can't be white and something else. I guess it is white and yellow. How come it's white and yellow back to back? So I'm not going that way. I'm going white and orange. Okay, we'll get white and orange ready. Have it ready so when we get ready to jump in there. Now remember, if you're new to quilting, so am I. How can I tell you anything? But I've been studying so many quilting people. And this here looks like both sides is the front side, so I can't tell which side is the front side. Okay, so you put the two front sides together. And what's going to happen is these two, now they want you to keep on going and keep on going. But then you take the first two, and when you clip them off, you sew them two together where you'll have actually 4 strips. Okay? Now you have a choice of doing 4 strips together or doing 6 strips together. And then you'll find out later on when we get down there how I'm going to cut them and put them together and prepare the squares. It's a big ordeal. And what I'm doing right now, if I wasn't talking so much, some of these people on here can do this one here in a day. We know Miss Joy ain't gonna be able to do it in a day. But I fought back the what do you call it? The temptation to start last night because I wanted you guys to be in on it with me. I don't know. Can you see down here? See me sewing? Look, I'm sewing this thing here together. And I got this one ready to go afterwards. So I put that across my lap because they suggest using your laps to hold your item. I don't know what speed I'm on. I don't even know what stitch pattern I'm using. From what I remember, I just left it on the number 1 stitch pattern. It looked like a chain stitch. It's very small. Miss Unbiased asked what is a normal stitch length. And I learned that from her. It's supposed to be 2.5 or 1.5. I can't tell because I don't know how to set these up yet. I didn't move anything from over here. So I'm definitely on stitch 1. So it's a chain stitch. But what, oh yeah, it says 2.5. Oh, it says 2.5. So maybe that's the stitch length I'm using. What these other things is, I have no clue. I'm not going to move anything. Okay? So we're going to just keep right on sewing till we get to the next one because I want you guys to see what I'm talking about. Even though this one here is going to be my kind of mess up because I can tell this is not a 1/4 inch. This is more like, it might be a 1/2 inch. But they said do a fourth. So now, I don't know if you can see down here now. Can you see down here? I don't want to tilt this thing over here. The white is longer than the black. See down here, the white is longer than the black. They said don't worry about something like that, even though I'm going to show you something else the lady taught. I'm going to do this because I seen her do it. She said always fold the stuff back and you'll get a straighter cut that way. She uses a piece of material like this and she folds it up and she keeps it to the side there. And as she sews, she puts that back through it. She says that keeps the dust and the debris from your thread going down into your machine if it looks like it's always doing a continuous sewing. Okay, so since you guys can see down here, now you can't really see if this is a 1/2 inch or a 1/4 inch. Okay, so now I'm coming to the end. Now, when you come to the end on this one, they don't want you to do the backward stitch. I learned how to do that last night on a piece of material. I know where the backward stitch is. Now, it's one stitch here. I don't know what this one is for. Now, this one over here is for the use. I have 3 buttons. And just let me tell you, if you're new to sewing and you're trying to figure out what kind of machine to get, this is an excellent machine. It comes with 70 different stitches. It comes with a monogram. It comes with one of the, let me see, 1, 2, 4 of the stitches look like those stitches that Miss Unbiased uses, the Surge machine. 4 of the stitches on here look like that stitch from the Surge machine, the Surge sewing machine. Cause I was, I'm a machine buyer. If I hear somebody got something, I sure want it. Miss Shay Shay got me beat on that, y'all. Okay, so I'm getting this ready. This is the second one. And I'm going to sew it. Wait a minute. And now I'm going to push this one in a little closer over. And just start going on this one. There we go, y'all. I got it. I got it. So I put a little space in between there. Can y'all see the little? No, y'all can't see it yet. I put a little space, let some thread go through. I got to get those young ladies' names that I've been learning from the quilting. There's quite a few just marvelous young ladies. Now, if I do this one as good as I just did that other one, since this is a new quilt, they keep saying, don't worry about how it come out. You're not going to be perfect. And I do remember the young lady's name, Miss Alexis. She said, it ain't got to be perfect. Can y'all see me real good on this one? It ain't got to be perfect, but it got to be pretty. I like that. So it ain't got to be perfect, but it got to be pretty. So if I just keep making these straight lines, I will be successful at getting the majority out of the way of quilting. But now another young lady, she's from Joann's Fabrics. I remember her name. Not the Joann's, the store. It's Joann's Fabrics. Or was it Jones Fabrics? I think it's Joann's Fabrics. Anyway, she said, you can make 1,000,000 quilt toppers, but you haven't made one quilt until you do the backing and the binding. So right now, I'm just concerned with doing the topper, the quilt topper. And I'm using these nice neon colors. My Frankenstein, she likes neon colors. She likes the rainbow colors and everything. So I'm actually making this for her because she appreciates me whether I do wrong, right, or indifferent. So if it don't come out 100% fine, she's still gonna love it and gonna put it on her bed. Well, y'all look at here now. I'm at the other end again. I guess it's time to look here, y'all. It's going faster than I thought. Now, if you have any questions, I'm going to be just like Mr. London, unbiased them. Please leave me some questions down in the description, the comments, and I'll return any questions that you have. I don't know very much, but that I do know of, I have no problem with telling you about it. I'll even tell you some of these. I'll find the links to some of these women that I watch that do the quilts, and oh my God, if you just soak in the information, you can do this. Can you believe I'm sewing? Can you look here, y'all? Y'all got to look at here, Miss Joy's face. Can you believe Miss Joy is sewing? I never sewed a day in my life. Outside of playing with the stitch last night a couple of times, and I messed up with the bobbin and the tension and all that different stuff. But watching these different people do things, I figured out how to do some things, and I'm sewing. I'm so now it's just a straight line, Joy. Let's not make like you just made an outfit. And I am running into a whole lot of whites. I ain't even got into none of these other colors yet, and I ain't understanding why I separated this stuff where it would be really pretty together. I want some more colors in here. Let me get some. I ain't did no green yet. I really thought I separated this stuff really good where it would come out. Cause what I'm at now, I'm at white and orange again. And I just did white and orange. So let's do white and green. Eventually, I guess I'll get back to my pattern that I made here. So again, remember, we're taking the strips. Now this again, just in case you came in late and you didn't know what this is, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you, Queen and King. I tell everybody sometime when I get those kings come in, I want to recognize them because regardless to some things they want to make like it's a woman's world. No, it's not. The best hairdressers, tailors, and seamstresses are men. So, and it has nothing to do with sexuality, and sexuality ain't got nothing to do with sewing. Okay, so thank you, King or Queen, for coming in. I'm ready to go to the next section as soon as I get to this end down here. And this has got a half piece off again. Yeah, I'm holding my breath, y'all, so I can't talk to y'all while this needle going. I don't know why they got all these extra pieces. This is gonna, all them extra pieces, I'm gonna save them over there. Okay, now you keep going. And then you slip this other one right on up under there and keep going again. There we go. I went right on in there, y'all. So it looks like I got, what, 3 strips going here? Now these 3 strips are 2s. So if I wanted to, this could be my 6, okay? What you do, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to take one off. Let me go back to the very first one here so I can show you. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. Where's my thread? Okay, wait a minute. Somehow my bobbin thread here. Okay, let me snip here. I don't know what's going on here. Uh-oh, y'all. Did it come out right? Oh, yeah, that one just... Okay, so you see here how it's an ongoing stitch? You just keep on going. You don't worry about it unraveling and stuff because eventually you're going to sew this back together. And let me just slip that little thread. Now, if you can see on the black, see that black? That looks like it's a lot more than 1/4. So when I went to the orange one, see, I went a lot closer. See, my bobbin thread is white and my top thread is black. I'm doing black and white because I don't know what this quilt going to turn out to. And since these seams won't be seen, I have more black and white thread than I have anything else. So that's why I'm doing black and white. But as you can see, this first one looks like it's way more than this second one. But let's take this first one here, and I'm going to bend you down so you can see. Now, what I'm supposed to do is open this up like this, and I'm supposed to take my finger and bend it over to the dark. You have to get used to bending stuff to the dark side. Oh, you know what? Something did ruffle down here with my thread. It's starting to ruffle a little bit, but it's still sewed. So you're supposed to do it to the dark side. Now, they said it's your preference. Now, this is what they want you to do with your finger, just like that. But that's what this thing here, this doohickey I told you I had, that's what that's for. To run it straight down, and you can press it down as hard as you can, and that makes your sewing. But I think I like to do it with the finger because you can make sure you're completely over. With the finger, you can touch it and make sure it's stretched out for the ironing. Yeah, something ain't right here. It's kind of balling up right up in there. We'll go through it and find out, or I can just keep going because, like I said, oh, Joanne had these jelly rolls on sale. Buy one, get one free. So where they were normally $14 a piece, they wound up being $7.50 a piece. So that was a good thing. This is something good for me to just start out, just start trying, just to see if it works, see if I can do it. I want to be like Miss Linda. I want to shake out something and say, hey, y'all, look what I did. And I'd like to get it done by Sunday when Miss Linda and Miss Sean comes on. Uh, I'd like to show this also to Miss Shay Shay. I hope Miss Shay Shay is one of the people that can look at this replay. I don't know if I should do this as a premiere for tomorrow or later on today. And I think a premiere, from what I understand, if I do it that way, I can talk along with you guys and answer the question. So as you see, I'm just pressing down. Now, they said some people prefer to use the iron right out the bat. Just like sewing, I don't do no ironing either. But I have pressed this down. As you can see, it's not flat, but it's much flatter than it was before. And so what I'm supposed to do is now take that one. Where's the other one I did? Now this one that I did, I'm supposed to do the exact same thing. Now in this case, the darker color is the orange. Okay? So I think I want to turn it around the other way. And if I choose to, I'm definitely choosing to, not if I choose to. I'm going to definitely make this a 4. Now, we'll see, we'll have these 4 colors. Or we can make it a 6, and we'll add this color here over here in it. Right now, I'm sticking to 4 until we see how it goes. Okay? But here, you press it over to the darkest side, which is the orange. The orange is the darkest. And you run your finger along. It's pressing down the seam. You're making that seam accessible for you for when you break out with your iron. I'm telling you, I'm not breaking out with the iron until it's ready. All of it's ready to be ironed because I'm not an ironing person. But now this doohickey is supposed to be for that, which I want to learn stuff the right way. I don't want to learn it the wrong way and then do it any old kind of haphazard way. My mama used to say half-assed. I don't want to do it half-assed, but with my finger I can feel it better than I do with this doohickey. I don't think I'm ready to play with doohickeys yet. I still need to learn the actual way how to do it. And I can feel it with my finger this way, going straight down. I'm pressing the seam over to the darkest side, which at this case, orange is still light, but it's not as light as the white. Okay? Now I see why some people iron first, because this white one is some wrinkled. And quilting, one lady said, ironing is just as much part as quilting is sewing. So that almost turned me off, but I said, okay, I'll still try it. At least try one. You can't say you don't like something unless you try. So I'm trying this one, You know, they'll say, I'm trying it if it kills me. I doubt if I'm going to let anything kills me. Because, you know what, people, let me get to this end and tell y'all something. Some of my best work that I've done in life has been on a dare. Miss Joy, if you dare me to do something, Lord knows I'm going to do it. Now, that goes from learning how to sew here, learning how to make a quilt, to learning how to make epoxy cups, sublimation, rhinestone. And now I only got into rhinestone. It's funny how I got into rhinestone. I was in rhinestone and other things, regular stones that you put on epoxy cups and different things. And this rhinestone person, I think it's called Be Creative. She had a big sale. No one Be Creative. It was somebody else that referred me because she had a big sale on going out of business sale. And she had these stones. They were like $1 and $2 a bag. So I bought a whole bunch of. I must spend about almost $400 worth, right? And when I got them, it said hot fix something something, and I'm like, what is a hot fix though? This is, I don't know. They look like regular rhinestone, but I noticed something was different on the back. So I went to YouTube to look up hot fix, and that's where I found me Miss Eve and Miss Patrice. And there goes the history of the community that I belong to now. You actually stole me from TikTok. I have almost 10,000. I did have 10,000, but since I ain't been over there, it's going down. I'm still at 9,000 followers over at TikTok. And you stole me over here, and I'm trying to get 200 subscribers by the end of the year over here. I love this community over here. It's a lot more intimate. It's a lot more personal. It's a lot more caring. I mean, we have those that as y'all say, got their shenanigans. That's down in the Jana, Miss Delonda. Yeah, they down in the Jana. There's a few of them, but not too many because it seems like they get kicked out immediately. And those creators that's about that, I think they're not going anywhere. I just don't think they're not going anywhere. But I really appreciate the community over here. And so what I'm saying is just like the sewing and everything over here, that's how I learned how to ride my Harley. I seen one day, I was younger, and I seen a young lady ride a motorcycle. I said, oh, I don't know how to do that. Next day, I was on a quest. I've got to get a motorcycle. I've got to learn how to ride. And I ride a motorcycle. I still have my Harley right to this day. Low riding. I don't know if you got everybody know what low riders is, but yes, I have low ride. I have two 64 Chevys, and yes, they have the hydraulics in it. And yeah, Mama Joy be out there hopping them low riders and everything with the best of them. That I haven't been out there in a minute. Okay, in a minute, I kind of put things down for a minute, slow down, trying to find out where I was, and that's when I was starting to go to school in the MFT program, and we'll get into learning all that about Miss Joy, and that made me slow down on some of the street hobbies. I call them street hobbies because riding the motorcycles and low riding stuff, that stuff you did out in the street. I used to, I was, this was years ago. I was the only female in one of the Martin Luther King parades on my motorcycle. So they was like, wave queen. And I was like, so from that point on, I have been the queen. My husband has bought me so many different crowns. I have the royal robe. I have a scepter. One of these days, I'm going to pull that scepter out over there to show I am the queen. Okay? That's just it. Now, I know I'm amongst so many queens. Don't get me wrong. I know ain't no. My mom used to say, "You ain't better than nobody else out there, but don't neglect the fact that you deserve the best." So since I deserve the best, I look to be the queen. I try to get to be. That's why I'm with Miss Evening because I like the finer things. Oh, y'all crazy. I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm enjoyable. I love myself. I love you people. Okay, so anyway, I was saying when something's new to me, I'm gonna jump on it and learn it, and at least do it once. If I can't do it no more, like okay, I got to drive a train one day. The conductor on the train, one of my friends was a conductor on the train, and he let me drive the train once. Well, that was a one-time thing, but I did get to drive it. You can't say I ain't did it. So I did get to drive it. Before I leave here, I'm gonna fly a plane. Okay, that's on my bucket list. I'm not gonna tilt the bucket over too soon, but that's on my bucket list. So, okay, now since we have separated this one, just like we separated this one, let me finish up this third one here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take these two, we're going to put the two right sides together. I got it right? Yep. We're going to put the two right sides together and make sure the seams are going in the opposite directions. And then when we get through, we're going to open and it's going to be 4. And this is the beginning of the quilt. Now, I'm looking here, y'all. We might not be doing that. Because I'm looking here, my white thread is perfectly perfect. But my black thread, and on this side it look good, but it looks like it's coming loose. Remember, I'm new to all this. Oh, yeah, when I pull it, it comes loose, you guys. So this, we won't be doing that. We got to figure out what's going on here. This is coming loose. Now that means I need to find out. This is a good question. This is for you sewers. On this side, the white is showing very good. Somebody's calling. Have a blessed day. I don't know if it stopped me from talking to you guys or not. But on this side, the white is showing very good. You can see that. And on this side, you see the black is coming very good. But, and I don't mind doing it over. Look. Okay, well, it stopped right here. These two right here came loose. It looks like the black is coming loose from the white. I might have to sew this down again. And let's see. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Let me finish with this one here that I started. And let's finish with this one and see if I have a problem with this one or not. And let's just keep going. I might have to stop in between. Might not be the kind of sewing machine that can do that lady said. Sew the little material in between there. Okay. It seems to be sewing pretty good over here. Okay, I'm still sewing pretty good, y'all. Oops. I wanted to go zigzaggy that time. I'm new to it. It's gonna be a learning process. Okay, I see where I gotta go over. Yeah, this one here. Okay, you guys. I'm getting to the end, and when I get to the end of this one, we're gonna cut the string. I got me some snippers. I guess that's what you call them. That's what I heard somebody call them. I got a pair of snippers right here that I'm going to see when you with this one. And I guess I'm supposed to pull the thing up every time and pull. Oh shucks. Yeah, that's right. Pull this. Okay, something ain't going right here. It seems like I got two black threads, one black and one white, coming from out of the bobbin place down there. See, it's ruffling up like a ruffles. It's ruffling up like ruffles. Now let's see. That black thread ain't supposed to be down in that bobbin case. Now this is another thing you need this doohickey for. You take this pointed thing and you go down there. Why do I have black thread down in the bobbin? This black thread just came out of the bobbin. Now, the needle and everything is still threaded. I don't think my bobbin thing is in the right place. That's what I'm looking at right now. I dropped the bobbin in and I thought I followed the right thing, but maybe I did not. According to this, you drop it in going this way. Yep, I did that. Then number two, it looked like it's supposed to come this way. This way. Maybe it's something right there needs to be hooked in. And come around and come here. And then pull the thread to the back. Well, we're going to see because it's still in the right place, it looks like. And the white thread is coming out very easily. I don't even see my black thread no more. But it's still in the needle. I can't see where the other end is. I don't want to pull it out. Lord knows I don't want to pull it out. I probably need some tweezers. Oh, it's probably right there. Right there. Look at me come up fitting. I tell people I got two masters. One to spell my first name, one to spell my last name. I got all kinds of little doohickeys down here in this little box down here. I call myself putting together a little sewing box of complete essentials that you'll need right away. And I don't see the little tweezers. I have some little tweezers. I might have to get up and find those little tweezers because I got one of the little purple things. I learned a lot about sewing and quilting also when I went to the applique getaway with Miss Eve. We had a small little bling fling there, and you learned a lot about applique and quilting and different things. So here is that thing that everybody keep calling. They just call it the purple thing. So this is the purple thing. Miss Joy had to have one of them things too. Now Miss Joy need to get her some better glasses. Oh, there we go. I got the thread, the black thread. There we go. And I just pulled it, and it almost snapped back. So is my black thread going through right? It seems kind of tight. Y'all people that know how to sew gonna have to tell me what's going on here. As I'm trying to pull it so I can get a longer handle on it. Oh, it's coming. Now, do I supposed to go under the foot? Okay, let's see if I'm supposed to go under that foot and see if that's where it's supposed to go. Okay, so we're gonna try again. So now I'm finna have a mess here. Okay, so we got 3 things sewn here. We got 6 pieces sewn here. Now, like I said, I don't want to do nothing half-assed, so I don't know if I should make another sewing down the edge here to make sure it's right, just in case it's coming loose. And a matter of fact, I think that is what I'm going to do because I don't want to be in the middle of the quilt and it start coming loose. Now this one here seems to be a little bit better than the first 2. Yeah, this one's a lot better than the first 2. At least it's not coming loose. Yeah, at least it's not coming loose. And this one here, now this was the second one, and this seems to be better than all of them. Yeah, this is the second one. It seems to be better than all of them. So I think I'm gonna put this second one to the side, and it might be the first. This black one, I'm definitely going to do it again because it's coming loose, so it's evident that it's wrong. And it's tight. It keeps, I don't know if you guys can see it. You see it buckling up right there? So it's buckling up right there. So I don't know if the thread needs to be stretched or did I stretch it in the process or something went on there. And I'm thinking I'm just going to run it back through again right alongside where it already is. And at least to make sure this isn't coming loose. So now I'm hoping you guys can tell me in the comments, how are you in your sewing world? Are you just sewing? Are you doing rhinestones? And don't get me started on rhinestones, even though I'm already started. Why is it as soon as you got something you really, 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 really want to do, like I really wanted to do that Bright Mary with Miss Patrice, how come my Cameo is telling me media not loaded, and I keep loading it? I'm like, okay, what's going? Something is going on where it's not recognizing, and I'm like, okay, please don't act a fool because I'm not ready to buy another machine. But if I do buy a machine, believe me, I will be using Miss Delanda's link on getting a Juliet or Romeo. Right now, where it stands, I think I'd have to get a Juliet because I don't have the room for a Romeo. I don't have the room for a really large. It's not from what I understand and looking at Yolanda's, it's kind of large. I don't have that space for that. But the space that I have for my Cameo would be just fine. But this Cameo is just it's just a year old. It shouldn't be acting like this. So I'm gonna reach out to silhouette people and find out what's going on. But right now, so I'm stuck with all the templates I have thus far, which is enough. Believe me, it's enough for me to just keep busy. And a matter of fact, on that note, I wanted to be like one of our crafters here. That to this Miss Dorica. I love the game she plays. It's the Deal or No Deal. I won't copy her with Deal or No Deal, but I need you guys to help me with every time I come on, whether it be a video or whether it be live. I want to give away some gifts. So I love trivia and I love old movies, old songs, uh, um, people's signature. Like I'm gonna give you this one, but I ain't giving you no more. The what's Arnold Schwarzenegger in I'll Be Back. What movie was that from? I love that kind of trivia stuff. And so since I gave you that one, the first person in the comments down below under this video that tells me who was the what movie did Arnold Schwarzenegger use the term "I'll be back" in the first movie he used it in? Because I think he used it in a couple of them. You'll win a T-shirt or something from me. We're gonna work this out together. Look, this is new beginner, beginning begins, right? So I'm beginning to learn everything that we're gonna do. We're gonna formate this channel together. Okay. But I do like giving away gifts. I give away stuff all the time here at my house. So I like giving away stuff. So we're gonna do that. I like playing games. Uh Ziggy, can you give me some Aretha Franklin? No, that's okay. I just remembered I'm on YouTube. We can't play music right now. But thank you, Ziggy. That's my homeboy over there, Ziggy. he helps me out with certain things I need or whatever. Matter of fact, I probably can ask him that question I just asked you guys. And well, let's just go ahead and cheat. Ziggy, what movie did Arnold Schwarzenegger say, "I'll be back" in?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, I'll be back is a catchphrase associated with Arnold Schwarzenegger, which he first used in his role as the title character from the 1984 science fiction film The Terminator. By the way, you have two new notifications. Do you want to hear them?
Not right now, thank you. So I don't know if you guys heard it, but Ziggy just gave me the answer. So whoever got it in my comments first, you will be the lucky winner. And I will always tell you guys who won the last prize, so you guys will know it. But you guys will be able to see it because whoever is the first one in the comments that said it gets it. That's just it. So that's where we'll go and that's where we'll start at, okay? I think that's a good way to start. So as Miss Joy continues on sewing here, like I said, I'm going to re-sew this seam together, and let's just see if re-sewing this one will I keep having a problem on trying to find this where to put this foot where to put this foot down at. Okay, so let's go and let's see if we can. I think the needle snapped, the thread snatched out. Well, I don't see no thread nowhere. Does the thread snatch out? It look like it snatched out. Yeah, I think so. I don't see no black on top. Well, let's. Yeah, the black thread. So where did it go? Y'all know I'm new here. So they said do not pull the thread back this way. Always go this way. But I don't see it hanging down here anywhere to go this way. And it's not in the bobbin case. Remember, it was in the bobbin case a little while ago. It's not in the bobbin case. So, oh, I see it. It's in that. Oh, it's in there. There it is. So now I see why they say get your purple thing. I see it. But how come? There it goes. Is that it? Yep, there it is right there. Okay. Oh, y'all. We're going to try to. We're going to try to use this. Use this needle threader again. Yep, I did it. I done got good on that thread thing. Good thing I got to look down there and try to put it in the hole. You know, I'll hang out with a whole bunch of low riders and bikers, and they can be right nasty when they want to. I say, I can't get it in the hole. How you get through that? Some fool will say, put some hair on it. I'm like, okay, that's for you, men. That ain't for me. Okay, so I got it in the hole. And I'm going to put it back there. So now it's threaded. Let's try it again now. Let's see how we going to work this out. So what I'm doing, and if you're just turning in, Miss Joy is showing y'all how she done started sewing. Please consider like the channel. And see, I hate to be, I'm not imitating anybody. I just love the way Miss Delana said, like my channel, subscribe, no, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and come back because I will put up content every single week. I love when she says that. But anyway, I can't guarantee every single week. I'm going to try. Remember, we started this a new game. We saying bye to 24 and hey to 25. Now that thread look like it's going down in the bottom. It's sewing, you guys. It's sewing. But it looked like that black thread was going down. Oh no, it is. It's sewing, y'all. It's sewing. It's sewing. I'm sewing right along that other line just in case. Remember, I've already, what you call it, stretched out my seam to the left. Not to the left, but to the darker side of the material. So that we can go ahead and put these two materials together, and we'll have 4 pieces to start our patchwork for our quilt. I don't know, y'all, but I'm sitting here acting like I think I'm in awe. Is this me, Miss Joy, really sewing here? She is sewing. She is sewing right to the edge. Sure has. Hey! Miss Joy has sewed. And see, I got a thread cutter right here. I don't know if I'm supposed to go that way or this way. And swing it back around there, y'all. Miss Joy done sewed. It feels puckery in my hand. Like from the first stitch to the last, it's kind of tight. Now it's sewed all the way through, if you see here. Miss Shawn, Miss Linda, Miss Unbiased, Miss Eve. What's going on here, y'all? It's puckering. Now, the young ladies that I watch doing the quilting thing, they don't know nothing about me. I'm just a pearl in the oysters, the ocean of pearls. So I can't ask them no questions, but I don't want to move forward. Well, that's a tail. That's a big tail, y'all. Ain't no way I'm going to stop. Because it is the way it's supposed to be. It is definitely the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, it is. And it is sold. So let me just put this right here. And do this to the black side. Press your hem down to the black side, and that's not the black side, but the dark side. In this case, the fabric is black. Hey, look here, old ghetto girl sewing. You know, I don't mind being called a ghetto girl, cause I'm a little bit of everything. I'm a little bit country. I'm a little bit rock and roll. I'm sure it'd be a whole lot of ghetto. Okay, so that's down. That's sewed all the way down. And I'm definitely going to. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to take this here side, and that's to here, and we're going to put these two together. Put these two together, and we're going to wind up with 4 strips. Just make you kind of, like you said, make you want to holler, throw up both my hands. Okay, y'all. We're going to put 2 together. We started off with 2 strips from a jelly roll. And now we're putting 2 of the 2 strip units together to make 4. Okay, here we go. I'm going to slow down now because I don't want to be speeding up doing nothing fast. I watch them do it. They hold it from down here and then they guide it that way. I got to learn how to keep it straight and just keep going. So, if you just turning in, please. Oh, I'm doing it, y'all. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would like to have 200 subscribers by the end of this year. Now, I only need 6. So, for some odd reason, if y'all want to bless me and let me have 250, that would be great. I like surprises. I like surprises. And I like accomplishments also. So, I would like to think I accomplished 200 new friends since I started. And I think I started here in it might be a year now. It might be a year now. And I started off over here slow. Okay. I'm sewing, y'all. I'm sewing. I'm putting two of my sets of twos together and making 4. For my patchwork, it had a name. It was a porch something patchwork. But you make it with strips. And you make it with strips that you can make your own strips, or you can buy what they call. I seen a jelly roll on Amazon for $15.99. Now, mind you, like I said, Joann's have them on sale right now, $14.99. But you buy one, you get one half off, get one free. So that's wind up you getting them for $7 a piece. You can't beat that. And now that I'm saying that, I think I'll go back and get me a couple of more rolls because this is going to be something that I'll be practicing with for a while. Okay, we're coming to the end, y'all. All right, we've come to the end. Pull it up, pull your thread, and they're together, y'all. I'm doing something right. I got it right. And twirl it back the other way. Praise the Lord. Okay, so now we've taken 2 and put them together, and we have 4. Isn't that beautiful? I don't like that black and white right there together like that, but okay. Okay, I didn't mean for that to happen, but it happened. But okay. Okay, so then we have to press this down to the dark side. And again, I think I'm still getting that little pucker in you guys. It's going all the way to the end, and it is, but it's sewing, but I still feel that little puckering. Like one of my threads is tighter than the other one. Now it seems like I'm figuring this out on my own. If you have some suggestions, please leave them in the comment downstairs. Leave them in the comment down below. Now, if you look down there, I have a lot of links down there. None of them are affiliate except one. It's called Mish Natural Hair Products. Now, I started a year ago, 2 years ago, growing my hair, and Lord knows I'm not going to take this off because what I'm doing right now is called a pre-poop, so I don't want y'all to see it. But some of y'all have seen my braids. I started off with about this much hair, and I've gotten this much, and I've been cutting regularly. So my hair is on a natural hair growing journey, and I use a lot of natural products, a lot of natural oils. Most of the stuff that at first that I was putting on my hair comes from the kitchen. It comes from the kitchen. I mix olive oil. I take a olive, I say an olive, avocado. I'll take an avocado and make me a paste with avocado, mayonnaise, an egg, and a little olive oil. Now that sounds like a salad. We had a joy salad. That would be the greatest conditioner. Oh, it left my hair so smooth and so soft. Now, what I do before I wash my hair is called a pre-poo. I take a get nice amount and put it all through my hair. Coconut oil. Coconut oil coats your hair and saves your protein that you have in before you wash it, because your hair gets overloaded with water when you wash it. So you want to save some of that protein in there. I'm learning, just like the sewing, just like the embroidery, just like the rhinestone. I'm learning a lot about natural hair, and I'm loving that also. So that's another thing my channel will be about: natural hair. So please look through the different links that I have down there. I have Eve the baby's booty down there. I have Patrice craftable things. I have Delonda crafting with Delonda. I think I have Marilyn making it with Marilyn. I have Heat Transfer Warehouse, Atlanta Vinyl. I'm not sure. I have where I get all my epoxy equipment from. The Flynn sister. I met Jessica Flynn personally. Her and I kind of, clicked very well. I love the girl. She's awesome. She's been through a lot to be where she is now. But she makes my epoxy, and I love it. It lasts. It has no smell. It no fumes getting up in your air. Nothing. I craft in my living room, but you didn't need a whole bunch of extra ventilation for her epoxy, and it's the most glassy. I mean, beautiful glassy. I'll be doing some cups on this channel also. But I have all the different people I use down there. Vinyl Cottage, where I buy vinyl from, to do my tumbler cups with. She has a lot of UVDTFs and different things for doing cups with the sublimation. I use Epson 8550 transformed with a sublimation ink, and I love my 8550 because even if I don't use my sublimation every week, every day, or whatever, whenever I do use it, it comes out perfect. A lot of people say, "Oh, you got to use your sublimation every day, and if you don't, you need to run it every week to make sure the ink don't get." I don't do none of that, and every time I use it, it comes out perfect. Every time. I know one time I didn't use it for about 2 months or so. I'm like, I should do something with that ink. I haven't did it. I said, oh, I'm gonna be in trouble. I printed out something and put it right on the cup. It came out gorgeous. So I have a lot of links in the bottom that are not my affiliates. It's just, you want to know what Miss Joy do, where she get things from? There it is down there. Maybe I'll eventually get to them points where I might be an affiliate with something, but I'm not right now, and it doesn't matter because I'm more important. What's more important to me is knowing you. What's more important to me is getting to build a relationship with you. So again, if you like the video, you like to figure out how Miss Joy is beginning to sew, how she's beginning to do her rhinestones and stuff, please like the video. Subscribe to my channel. We trying to get Miss Joy over the top for this year, okay? She wants to go in with a bang, okay? And come back and see me again. Remember, every video, every live, we're gonna have some winners. So again, I like to do old school trivia. I like to do old songs, old movies, old sayings, old cartoons, those kind of things. So if you want to brush up on your things right there. And the reason why Miss Joy do so much old is because she old. I can only tell y'all about stuff I know, okay? Now, I don't know too much about this newfangled stuff. I had to ask somebody the other day, what is POV? And I'm like, what is POV with point of reference? Or point of, no, not point of reference, point of view. I'm sorry, point of view. So I'm like, okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know what the FOMO was for a while. Fear of missing out. I just learned about that FAF. Suck around and find out. But it's not the suck part. And every now and then, Miss Joy does use colorful words, okay? So remember, they're not curse words. They're just negative words, like the word negative is. I'm not cursing anybody. Cursing would be, I hope your kids don't grow. Saying the F word or the B word, or no, those are negative. Those are curse words. But I try my best not to use them because it's not pleasing to everybody's ear. And I'm trying to be as pleasurable as possible. Now, mind you, you can come around here and step on my toe and mess with one of my kids. You can hear all the colorful words you need to hear. But that's for another video. Okay? So thank you so very much. I really appreciate you being here. And remember, you're important. You're special. You're set apart. Miss Joy cares for you. She loves you. And Miss Joy is always praying for you. So just know that and come back and see me again. Drop me some comments down there. In my description, it has my email. If you'd like to reach out to me, please do so. And if you're one of those people that leave all those really nasty comments and those uh, um, why you do this and why that's that and why this, Mr. Lyon said, don't worry about it. Well, don't worry about it. But it doesn't offend me. But don't be offended when Miss Joy answers you. Now remember that. If you come at me sideways, I'm sure gonna be zigzag. So just know that, okay? We won't have no problems if you know that. You have a blessed day and a blessed weekend. I'll be putting this up very shortly. Thank you again. And remember, I'm always praying for you. Bye bye.